Are we clear? Clear for liftoff. Take off. For making reverberations. Are we affirmative? No negatory. Come in. Radio, what's your story? Ayahuasca kilo? Well, you're welcome. Are you ready for a bit of Echo Victor? Feeling wider than awake. Yeah. Better quicker than straight. When we love. When we love. When we love.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League Wildcard Game is next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Coming up, the National League Wildcard Game on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Postseason baseball singing. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Max Scherzer.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So just about set now. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway in the National League Wildcard Game. So here's Scherzer. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Scherzer deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Manny Machado now. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Profar, the base runner at first with one out. And that one almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Man at first, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Good contact guy, good defender. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Tapped out in front of the plate. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres lead 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot at a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 1st. And today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the 1st. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Kim picks it up. The throw to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham in position, puts it away for the out.
Batting 3rd, the second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one lifted to left. Profar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Scherzer back to work.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Going to count 1-2. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Will Myers, the next up for the Padres.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next one off the plate inside. And now 2-0. Fought off foul. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Two outs, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there for strike 1. No score here in the second. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
Come on, what game are you watching, huh?
And here it comes.
Oh, inside.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Second inning here, no score. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Trent Grisham stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. They say you win. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, okay?
Scherzer to first, and he dives back in safely. Kim off of first with 2 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. here in Queens. Now it's the DH, Pete
Leading
Alonso.
up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
The right-hander back to work. Not close with that one, and that is ball one. Darvish, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth settles under this one, and there's one away. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Daniel Vogelback stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. One down, base is empty, and that one just missed off the outside edge. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that is strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time, because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Starling Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. First offering, and it just misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Marte on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now Austin Nola.
Leading off for San Diego, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Scherzer back to work. And there's the strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but You got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
0-2 now. Profar gets a piece there. And the righty deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now here is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Down the third baseman, Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one gets away at the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Top of the third, no score. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run across. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Man at first with one gone. At the plate, Josh Bell. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nimmo makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at first, next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And now the 0-1. Hard hit left side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck left field. Oh! Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Will Myers now.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And he deals. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo on the move. And puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Here's Mark Canha. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
To third. And that's just foul. Righty delivers. On the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect the shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Runner at first following the error. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. In there for strike 1. Now 1-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Oh, he throws it away. All the way up to third here, and that is great hustle. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Tomas Nido with the plate. And that one fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
And a pitch. That's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a broken bat flare. And it's foul. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Slow roller to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now it's Austin Nola. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Padres down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you or clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a pitch. And delivers outside. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is down low. Now 2-2. Fastball almost got him there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here comes a 3-2. That one ripped but foul. Got him looking. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, not close. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And the slider just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals on the ground. Cronenworth handles the chance, whips it to first. That ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jurickson
The left
Profar.
fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Manny Machado. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
On a line out towards center. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Josh Bell at the plate now. First offering misses the mark.
Let's go, man.
The pitch. In the air out to center. Nimmo settles under it. And that's the inning. Padres lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Daniel Vogelbach.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
the righty deals. Popped up. Machado. No throw. He's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. That's what the fans came to see. And they close the gap. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
And the first offering is not close. Kicks and fires. Pitch is in for a strike. That's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Over to Myers. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. First offering misses badly for ball one. Foul ball there. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs. The pitch.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The catcher.
So up next for New York, Tomas Nido. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. And it's even up.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. And another ball. Escobar leads off first with 1 away. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back safely. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. And a pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was a moonshot. And they grab the lead. It's 5-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
Two outs. There's a strike. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's down to 1 and 5-4.
Leading off for San Diego, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Scherzer back to work. Cronenworth in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Up the middle. McNeil gloves it, gathers, and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Myers.
Will Myers, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. Will Myers sends it flying. And this game is tied. It's 5-5.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez, the power lefty, up as well. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Now 3-0. The wind and the pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Scherzer is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tyler McGill takes over on the mound.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So up next, Austin Nola. In there for strike one. And a pitch. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
McGill throws to first. Back in safe, really close. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs. At the belt and fires. That's in there, and the count is 2-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And forget it. He sends a rocket to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 7-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres for the 4th time tonight.
Jurickson Profar.
Profar gets a piece there. The 0-1 swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-5. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1 down. Next offering misses down and away. The other way. 1 down.
Now batting the designated hitter, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Grisham puts it away. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman,
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand batter waits. Inside, just missed. And the pitch. Now 3-0. The pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Luis Garcia getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. And he deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now Mark Kent in the air left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Mark Canha takes it deep. And the Mets jump in front. It's 8-7.
corner up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. Caught it out front and drove it out.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Adrian Morejon. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty with 2 away. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him.
The third baseman,
First offering misses the mark.
Escobar.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Line drive, caught. Mets get 3 on this homer. And this is now an 8-7 ball game.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joely Rodriguez. And he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. And here is Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And here it comes. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to flip him on the way in.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swing and a tapper. Sends it to Vogelback. Machado out of the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2 just missed.
That's a really good take.
And a 1-2 to the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch just misses. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1.
Hey! I got to count 1 and 2.
Got it. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results. Never take an L, rather take them that. Typically, put me in a cell, still running your gel.
set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido.
For the Mets, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
The wind to kick the pitch. Just missed. The wind to the pitch. That one hooked foul. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Line to left, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nimmo at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think.
And there he goes. And that one ripped into right. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff.
And at first, now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Hot shot to third. The throw to second is offline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's sick.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. When you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
In the air, left field. Profar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets leave him loaded, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Seth Lugo into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Lugo. Leading off to the Padres, the first baseman.
And a pitch.
Myers.
Myers in the box, lays off for ball one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz, preparing to come on if needed. And fouled off. Bounce to the right side. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now Ha-Sung Kim. And that's in there for strike one. Pickoff move to first. Myers back in. Myers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Jorge Alfaro. Great RBI chance with second and third occupied. Nobody out. On the ground to the left. Escobar with the throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Digging in, Austin Nola. He's already homered in this game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the righty deals.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next pitch is inside. Ball two. Tied at 4. And now it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's deep. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. McNeil with a relay throw. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
And now it's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Here comes a pitch.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
(3-1) is on the way, and he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
This to third. Sends it to Vogelback. Machado out of the play. That ends the frame. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Mets 8. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Luis Garcia. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Luis Garcia.
Jose Azocar into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Garland.
The pitch.
Marte
in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. And a pitch. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting the left fielder, Mark Canha.
So digging in, Mark Canha. First pitch is in the dirt. At the belt and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soto makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar will hit next. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Ripped to short. Kim collects it. Tosses to first. Escobar out of the play. That's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith, and he'll do his best to keep this close. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Josh Bell.
Leading off for San Diego, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And here it comes. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Cronenworth batting with one down, takes a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Michael Givens appears to be getting loose. Here's 0-1. Yeah, that skips into dirt. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. And now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Rolled slowly to first. Vogelback picks it up, and they put the tag on him for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Will Myers.
Will Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Righty delivers. Got a good eye there. Two outs. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Righty to the plate. Will Myers hammers one. Left field. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 10 and the Mets 8. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, trying to protect this lead.
For the Padres, number 71, Josh Hader.
Last chance for the home team. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Tomas Nido.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the lefty. That one misses. 1-2 to count. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And a payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Soto on the move as he glides back. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hader keeping an eye on him. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hader throw over, and he's back in safely. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one a little bit high.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. The tying run at the plate. Slice the other way and foul. Got him. And there's 2 away. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres slugged their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes I feel like the road team's got the advantage in a wild card game. Well, these guys came out, no distractions. They looked ready to go from the first pitch. They got the job done, and now they're moving on.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boog. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how a graphic calculator works. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.